Hey everyone, Shabby here, and welcome back to another match on the Wrestlemania hype train. This one is going to be our SmackDown Live Women's Championship match, and possibly one of the biggest women's matches in a very, very long time in WWE. Of course, we have got the unbeaten for 2 years now, Asuka. Longest ever title. I think she's overtaken Goldberg's title right now. Goldberg's undefeated reign, anyway. She's past that now. And the thing is now, she's so good, and they built her up so well, it makes you wonder, is anybody ever going to be good enough to take this away from her? Now, if anyone is possible, then I think Charlotte at Mania could be the one. Now, of course, Goldberg's first loss, I believe, if my memory serves me right, came to, wasn't it, an electrical taser? So this sort of sold his first loss as a non-clean loss, whereas I can't see Charlotte really cheating to get the victory at Mania. Maybe she could win it. If she won it clean, that would really push Charlotte up to the next level. But I can't see that. I can't see them building Asuka for this long to move into her first championship match at her first WrestleMania to lose. For me, this is one of the most obvious results of the whole Mania card. There's no way they would build her for this much not to let her win. And I think it was a clever idea. Moving her from Raw to SmackDown was a clever idea because it allowed them to go for the more storyline-esque match on Raw of Nia versus Alexa. But what it also does, a very smart thing that not a lot of people probably would have thought of, is that if Asuka wins the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, she would then move to SmackDown Live, I would imagine. And by doing that, it would keep her away from Ronda Rousey. So Ronda can be the strong, dominant force on Raw, while Asuka is the strong, dominant force on SmackDown. And eventually, they can build up to that big match of Ronda versus Asuka. That is as long as Ronda is good in the ring. That's the worry, isn't it? Ronda could be absolutely pants the ring for all we know, because we've not seen her really wrestle yet. We've seen her do the odd little move here and there, but we've not seen her have a proper match. So that's going to be interesting to see at Mania just how good she is. And if she is good enough, obviously she's definitely got the draw. She's going to sell seats. She's going to sell merch, but that's just you've got a reputation, but you've got to follow on that reputation and prove that you're good enough to do that. So hopefully Mania is going to be the beginning. They have very much rushed her into it. She has been doing some wrestling training, and she's been a massive wrestling fan for a very long time, so she understands a lot of it. It's not like she's come from... It's not like these NXT women who, are, I don't know, ex-fitness models and get brought into WWE because they're athletically good enough to wrestle. Then they've got to learn the whole concept and mind games and the brains and the brawn of wrestling. Whereas Ronda knows most of the brains of wrestling. She's just got to learn how to do the actual moves. So yeah, that for me would be the idea. Asuka wins this belt, moves to SmackDown, dominates SmackDown, while Ronda can then take control of Raw. Maybe Ronda going after Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. Of course, she'll have to earn it first, but there is a place on Raw, obviously with Paige leaving. So I would assume that what we could see, if you watch my NXT stuff from a few days ago, I was talking about potentially Ember Moon losing the Women's Championship match to Shayna Baszler, and then Ember Moon moving up to Raw. But then again, if Ember retains the championship, Shayna Baszler could move up to Raw. And can you imagine either an alliance or a feud between Shayna and Ronda? Be two ex-MMA fighters turned wrestlers, and we already know how good Shayna is, especially as a heel. That could work really, really well. So yeah, this one, I solely believe that this will be Asuka's. I could be wrong, and you guys might have completely different opinions of it as well. But like I said, if Asuka is going to ever lose her undefeated streak, WrestleMania against a big opponent like Charlotte would be a good place to do it. However, like I said, I just can't see them building her up for this long, taking this much time, turning her into an absolute beast, and then just having her lose her first championship match at Mania. But like I said, if they don't, who knows how far she's going to go. How strong can she be? Come. Charlotte now taking Asuka up on the shoulders. Asuka with a reverse DDT. Yeah, I'm unsure. I'm unsure about the whole thing. It's good, this Mania, because there are some matches you pretty much think you know what's going to happen, but you're not 100% sure. And this is one of them. I say this is one of them. This is the one that I'm probably most confident out of the lot of. But other ones, like I said, with the Intercontinental Championship, I'm pretty sure it's going to go one of two ways. With Bliss versus Jax, again, that could go either way. It seems obvious on paper. With Braun versus the Bar, again, it looks like it's obvious, but on paper it could go either way. You don't know. It all depends. There's a lot of things, and normally WrestleMania, we don't go into WrestleMania and get exactly what we think is going to happen. It's very, very unlikely. I've made my guesses of what I think is going to happen. But I must admit, I got the majority wrong last year, so what do I know? But again, as always, let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comment section down below at WrestleMania. Do you think we're going to see an Asuka, first time women's champion on the main roster? Or do you think Charlotte will be able to overcome the odds? Nice jumping hip attack there by Asuka. Would have been cool if they made this like a submission match. That would have been cool. It's going to effectively be a submission match anyway, of course. With Charlotte looking to utilise that figure 8. And Asuka looking for the Asuka lock. Asuka now taking Charlotte, dropping it in that high angle backdrop. Very, very painful. And also does some damage to the back and the shoulders. This is exactly what she would want. And there she goes, locking in the Asuka lock. The damage has been done with those high angle backdrops, and that's dead centre of the ring as well. Is Charlotte going to tap? Well, she's holding on. She does tap eventually, and that's what happens when you get locked in the Asuka lock. There is no way to break free, and WWE 2K18 believes that I am correct, and that there's no other winner in this match at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship than Asuka. There we go. It was a decent match, a bit short, but I think the Mania one, well, I don't know, I think this match should be given a bit more time, because it's a match where they have been building pretty well. They've really built up both wrestlers a lot over the last few years. Charlotte probably, at the moment, the most accomplished female from to be promoted up from NXT. With championship wins and so forth. And some of the matches she's been involved in. But for me, I think Asuka is set to take it up a level at WrestleMania. Asuka, for me, is definitely going to win. But again, let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comment section down below. And of course, we'll see who gets it right. There she is, holding her first piece of main roster gold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was going to happen. There we go, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do slap a like and, of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. We have got, of course, 5 more matches up for you tomorrow, as well as a few of us today. So if you've not seen them all, please do check them out. And, of course, if you have enjoyed it, please do hit a like and subscribe and hit the little bell thingy so you get a notification when new videos are uploaded. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for more of our WrestleMania hype train. Bye.